Yes! Let's go! He's done. Ah! All swears are from Chloe. Yeah, pretty much. The way it would pretty much go is I'd be casting, and then partway through, I'd be like, "Oh, and there, here you are! Oh my god, cat!" Like, that's just fucking muted me. Why, Chloe, why do you have a recording of me calling you out? Chloe, get off the thing. Why is it so long? Why is the recording so long? Chloe, she's coming back. I see you recording, cat. What, Chloe, why do you have a recording of me calling you out? Get the fuck on your bed. Get off the thing. Get the fuck over here, you. Come on. Come on. What, Chloe, why do you have a recording of me calling you out? Chloe, get off the thing. Get the fuck on your bed. Okay, just pure craziness. You'll eventually hit it in. Honestly, like, just through pure chance. We just... How did you manage that? Fuck. This. Fucking hell. Okay. Okay, I just go over here and just unclench. Alright, just gotta do some squats. Squishy white. About just earning space and then letting their mechanics do the rest. Gyro, miss. I can't believe that worked.
Gyro just completely misses the ball and we have a tie game. I was gonna say.
Oh, oh, wait a second. And we did it. Ha. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that was the fourth attempt. I'm so sorry, lads. Every bloody time. Alright, so what I thought was going to be a 4-hour stream has been done in an hour. Hello. How are we? Hope we're all well. I hope we're all good. Alright, we can take this to overtime, I reckon. Hope we are ready for holiday cheer, I guess. If that's what we're going to call all of it. Beep bada bap, bap bada boop, bap bap hi. Hey, doing cool. Hope you're good, mate. I've done all right with the stream. I actually checked, this is now the most I've, well, last week, because YouTube, not YouTube, Twitch changes its weeks on the Sundays, as I believe is correct. But last week is the most I've ever streamed during 1 week for the last 5 years. My voice gone, but my spirit is high. Cheers to that. I have a cup of tea today. I'm trying to lower my coffee amounts. Just a little bit. Turns out when you're getting anxious all the time, maybe lower some of the things that might increase the anxieties. I had a marbles go last night. I got banned in the very first race. So, pretty much the same as always, really. What were you up to? I got banned in the first race, Kraz got banned in the second, Mythic Mew got banned in the fourth. So, we had a grand old time. But at least I can talk better today than I could a couple of days ago. Right, electricity bill will be sent on the 24th. Please make sure you have 8,000. We've still got like 2 days left till that. And I have purchased Jill a cute poster. There we are. She's content now. Was out with some mates and discovered my new favorite bar in the city. Ooh. That's good. My Kira Mickey encore concert announced. As the famous cyber idol Kira Mickey, not Nikki, are in for a huge party. All thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol. Court new act proposes increased surveillance. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their bodies. That's quite the thing. And 66 American Kid returns, challenges giant... Okay, that's just a wrestling thing, I guess. Time to go to work. Well, I'm sure everyone will be normal and will cause me no problems. How you doing there, Crasher? Evening? You okay? I feel like shit. Oh, yeah, the shit went down on the last one. You sure should have come? You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were being pushed aside, so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I'll come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one that looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yep. Who was that dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. She's handling it just fine. Really, like, water off a duck's back. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died, and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually got to apologize for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all of this away to be here, so here I will stay. She's really, doing just fine. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all of that behind. This is why... See? It's starting to sound like a broken record. Oh, leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? You not paying any attention, Dana. Feel like a shit eating a piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life that you might find. Nanobis look down at me in disgust, knowing that they're far superior. You're spirited. That's good. Where's the ma? Working with Sierra. At Sierra. I know what I said. Hey, Kraz. Thanks for the... You're allowed to be unbanned now. Thank you very much for the 70-month resub. Jesus. We're nearly at 6 years. How you doing, mate? In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. Don't say that. I know I said it and I was like, ah, shit. Really shouldn't. And here she's surrounded by people that care about her. Pressure! Thank you very much for the resub, Aruni, as well, buddy. Again, much appreciated. 7 months. I will have to say that 70 months does make Kraz 10 times more important. That's just that I don't make the I do make the rules, and that was entirely a rule I made. But I also still appreciate it, trust me. You know, I care about Kraz a lot, so even be a 10th of that, still pretty good. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as Thor might be, he's still just a cat. Then why not have Jill stay but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind just to sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at her client? That's why you're here, Gillian. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. Time to mix lives and change drinks. Oh, you already put on music. This is going to be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining and brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, hell no. Oh, for... What an awful start to Christmas Eve. What an utterly terrible way to begin this. We meet again, bartender. I'm not doing the voice. Virgilio, what can I get ya? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine then, I want a sparkle star. I like this new Jill. It makes my life a lot easier. Considering I got one of these wrong last time. So we'll make it doubly big, so that way he might get out of here doubly fast. All aged and mixed and bop. Hey. See? Was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month? Fucking hell. I'm gonna throw shit at you. Firstly, I'm going to load this up with ice. Then I'm going to lob it at your dome. No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate. And... on second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know. Periods. You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved on to my enlightenment. I'm throwing shit at you. And here I was, thinking you'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying I'm not serious? Is this hair? Can I pull it out? How do you even manage this? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice, whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of you finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. Sorry. There we go. So please, take measures against it, instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned, that actually sounded half sensible. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. About to get proven wrong in 3, 2... Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. You want anything else? Have you ever seen how the... A bad touch. Well... we changed lives today, mostly mine, for the slight better. Okay, all on the rocks, and mixed. There it is. It's definitely a Midori drink. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I'd apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only if... I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender? You're making a lot of faces there. So for anyone that maybe doesn't quite know what's going on right now, I just realized I maybe should have spelt it out a little bit more. The end of the last stream... Jill's ex-girlfriend's sister turned up to tell Jill that the ex-girlfriend had died. And they hadn't spoken for 3 years because of an argument that they had. And the sister was like, well, why'd you leave her when she was sick? And Jill's like, well, I don't fucking know. She'll gave a big bottle of fancy amaretto. What do I do with it? Ooh. What type of... Wait, Okay. There's a few options here. It's basically what tastes you've got. I would never recommend amaretto by itself. Can mix it, but it makes a very, very sweet drink. I can't even fucking remember what kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can I at least find solace in feeling whatever brought me to this situation? Great. Now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever's feeling held me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her. Actually, no. You can drink amaretto on the rocks. It's just, again, very sweet, typically. Although I've never had fancy amaretto. I've just done Disaronno an awful lot. I like alcoholic drinks that taste a little bit of alcohol because I'm a child. Okay. Okay, this might be a recommendation for the future. Because the stores... Well, I mean, it's a Sunday and also stores fucking wild. I don't know, do you want to use a fancy amaretto on a drink like that? I'll throw the idea out there. Although, amaretto by itself, you could probably drink straight if you only wanted to taste a bit of alcohol because it doesn't really taste like alcohol. It looks fancy. What have you got? I'm curious now. I feel like I know which one you've got. But I don't remember the name of it. Oh, hi, Sally. Eh? Oh, thank God, a normal person. Ah, mummy! No, I don't have kids. Still, more normal than this twat. Wow. How you feel? I didn't have to say that one. Well, I'm reading. My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. I can confirm it is Disaronno. In that case, you can probably drink that straight. If you want something very sweet tasting, you might want to get a spiced rum, a little bit of like syrup. No, not even syrup. Oh, that's the right word. Even a honey actually could work. And some cherry. Yeah, some cherry juice. You can make something called a cherry bakewell, which is really nice and is not slightly tasting of alcohol. Yeah, that one you can definitely just throw in some ice. When I thought of cherry, I didn't think about either. I tried it once whilst I was out. I was like, shit, that's actually really nice. It's a very good... If you go on YouTube and type in Cozy Club, like they literally have the recipe for it, which is just the one I steal. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories and some trash and rubble. Yeah, if you get any good stuff for Disaronno, I'm always up for hearing it. Show Mom really likes Disaronno, so if I can get some ideas of stuff to make for her, that would be very, very cool. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. Do you want something? I still hate this camouflage tie. My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything. Beer, 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 beer. There we go. There we go. All mixed. Big beer. Here is the beer. Yay, let's see if there's any difference from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you? I'm fine. Nothing happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. That's the second person to say that. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Whoops. Amaretto, orange liqueur, and a lemon juice. Like a herb this one? I can't spell orange right now. I can spell liqueur real well though, so that's a problem. Let's have a look. Ah, sidecar. Sidecars can be very, very nice. I haven't tried that many of them. Looks very fancy. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe... You're right. I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss to what to do here. Sorry. Want to hear something weird? Always. I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh? Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio? Yeah? You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid. This will make a good entry on the poems blog. I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. I don't think I'd like that, Core. I don't think I'd like that at all. Yes. No, I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just kept messing things up with people. But, you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, though. Just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Yeah, I'm not a fan either. I've got more and more into just having the coffee be the coffee. Ah, well, it might just be that he looks like something from an ad or something. So, what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. Aw, aren't you sweet? That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me real hard. Kinda hurt. She said, that's making me worried and not listening to me. And then she became happy. Huh? Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. Riveting conversation. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know the context, not details. Someone who I said some mean things to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah. Sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down a bit, but... I mean, it's not like I wouldn't help, just... calm down, I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything. And that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Sai. I'm just an annoying girl. No, trust me. We've met annoying girls in this game. Wonder where streaming chat is right now. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. Could always order another drink. Oh, yeah, that. Right, so financial support. That works as well. Get me something cold, please. All right, so that's probably literally anything with ice. Yep, as they're saying. All on the rocks. There we go. That'll be easy enough. Actually, let's try... Let's reset that. I was never a fan of sugary coffees. As the year goes on, I'm tending to lean towards more black coffee. Yeah, same. I don't know. Like, if it's for me now, the milk in my coffee just seems like unnecessary calories. He says as a cocktail drinker. I'm fully aware of how hypocritical that one was. Aged. Just get anything on the rocks. Alright, we'll do this one. Which is the one I was originally going to do. There we go, all on the rocks. Mix that. Stop mixing that. Give that. It's pretty cold outside, though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. Suit yourself. I'm getting more of my my tea down me. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps, too. We'll put together a karaoke bar real soon. Trust me, this one's gonna be shut. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty. Actually, they also told me that I'm good with the harmonica. So, you play the harmonica? I needed something to do with some breathing exercises. Well, a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. Something I didn't expect. Jules, thank you very much for the Prime Subaruni. You absolute legend, yeah. Hope you are doing well. 19 months, my goodness. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. Does anyone in chat have any musical talents? Because I do not. Can't believe I missed band marbles. Well, don't miss the tournament, Jules. That's the important one. You're just missing out on some practice. Some valuable practice. Everyone learnt a lot. Really? You can still play? The violin's at my mum's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why did you stop? I played piano and drums 10 plus years. That was a nice little mix-up. Why'd you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That and I almost burned my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm going to take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. My goodness, okay, well, we just shot up in the days. Stir and sigh make me a bit jealous. I wonder why, Jill. I don't know anybody in this current establishment that you might have interest in. Looks like you've calmed down. Still, yeah, that's... maybe don't say that, Gil. I want to just remind her that she doesn't feel great. Still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Sai helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with like a 2 centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you've lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Sai if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard. Excuse me. That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery after all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to a stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. Yeah, true. That just means you're very slow. You want something? I'm fine right now. Brantini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. Big Brantini on the way. Do this staggered, as I usually do. There we are. And then all aged and mixed. There you go. Basically just handed you like a giant bowl to drink out of. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever try to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? I don't know. I don't know anything about this, but I do know somebody that does. Kraz, what is that like? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. So let's go out for some hamburgers later. And I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Can I get a hamburger as well, please? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times, she started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. Stella, you are so unbelievably rich. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Sai happened to be at. You ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that was a scene I can't forget. So, you two have known each other for most of your lives. I've known her for longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. What kind of item? A couple, Sai. Oh, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. Oh, that's a sad answer. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Love the old superstitions. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only for him to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mum's dad, but after my mum and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. God, okay, just putting that together. Mentally, there we go. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Ooh. Hey, Jill, what's this Bloom Light? Spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. I'm assuming it's in the bottled drinks. Bloom Lights. Oh. Well, I just not made one of these yet, because this is not registered in my head as a thing. 1 powdered Delta, 2 of these. 1, 2, 3. And then slot 2, the exact same thing. There we are. All on the rocks. Bop. Bop. And mixed. How did I get this wrong? Oh, aged. Oh, I missed the aging bit as well. So there's one. Reset that mess. It's the first one that's had aged and mixed. So I definitely have not made this yet. There we are. 1 and 2. They're both good to go. Here. I don't know. Kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. I've never heard a drink described as sand. I don't think I've heard anything described as it outside of, like, maybe a food competition. The judge is trying to be, like, overly harsh. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's dimming the light? Alright, night-night. Huh, I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that and she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing. She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a white knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Oh, God. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every white knight, regardless of division. I feel like there's an ethical dilemma there, but I'm not sure. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Sai is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who are identified as former... Oh, they've been outright disbanded. It's unfair, you know. Among all the people using the White Knights to purchase their own goals, or to further their own goals, Sai was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. Paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she'd been assisted, she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. She treated her with no cost. Huh. Huh. Well, that happened. Alright, who are we blaming? I'd, like, skip through some of this now. That's... Alright, Parkeef, it's your fault. Sort it out, buddy. Right, but... I got this. This is next level. Right now. We're on the speed run. Somebody check, what's a speed run for Valhalla look like? I reckon I can win. That's yours! Go, 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 go! I'm nailing it! I'm nailing it! Two blue lights. Let's go. Quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2. It's one down. Go faster, 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 faster. Come on. If I'm not sweating, I'm not doing it enough. Let's go. So, boom. Time. Almost there. Paid off, though. Doctor treated her. He treated her at no cost. There, we're back on time. Now, I've been watching for 10 minutes, so it's not my fault. Well, I'm checking what a Valhalla speedrun looks like. Alright. Apparently 33 minutes is a good amount of time for a Valhalla. 22 minutes is the world record. 3 months ago that was set. I don't know. Seems like something I could be. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the gods' favor, I think. But, you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. Boop. How? When I saw Sai wounded, asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. My left hand hurts so much for that. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Do I need to carry her? Come, Sai. Let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. I was afraid I'd mix the directions and end up in someone's house or something. Oh, yeah, no. I was about to say it's the weird one, and then I realized which game I'm playing. I'd have to be way more specific. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Everyone's being very direct with their orders today. It's been fantastic. Here's a whole bunch of alcohol. All on the rocks and blended. Which means I get to have a sip. Looks pretty nice. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep, I went to the office of that chauvinistic horse blower and told him I quit. Why'd you do that? Well, after I got drunk and overslept, I may have missed some assignments. My supervisor yelled at me for being late. I got the mandatory bullying. So at some point, I just kind of snapped and said that I didn't have to put up with that. So I quit. I see. Sorry again about that, by the way. Oh, don't worry. I should be the one apologizing. Lashing out like that the next day and all. Didn't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts. And if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Interesting wording. It's a wonderful feeling, you know. I feel like I can now find something I care about. I won't return to the Augmented Eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What you gonna do and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know. Bubbly or something. Bubbly and big. I type. Bubbly drinks. Could have just done a big beer, but... I cocked that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All on the rocks. And mixed. There you are. That's a tiny drink. Unless that is a very large glass. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask, though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when that's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, got tired of the job midway through it, but couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly all I wanted was freedom, a little pause to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me, something! Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do! Alright, she asked for something. Literally. Do we have something called something? We do not have something called something. Let's read through some of these. Maybe one of these are a something. Frothy water. I'm going to go for frothy water. This could be horribly wrong. But it's bland. It's basically water. There you go. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked for something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you going to do now? Honestly, dunno. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want, study whatever I want, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't know why they put young people who barely know how society works through on that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks. I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Should take some of that advice yourself, you know. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey. Oh, for goodness sake. Ah, Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Come again. To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you, and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first, it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise that there's any water in it. You calm down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many hugs. All of the hugs. You need some humanoid contact right now? You had your alone time, now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Alright. I have to pay like 8 grand for bloody electric. Okay, we're actually way over that. Wait, if that means I get rid of this, is Dorothy just going to be there? The push will be sent out on the 24th. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buy a mega Christmas tree! Oh, now we're talking my language. Nope, Dorothy just sodded off. Who was that, Lilum? A very good friend. Mega Christmas tree. Where is it? Got it. Easy got it. Right, Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions, with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilim can't remember exactly what they had heard, but the most mysterious thing of all is the fact that Lilim could not record any of these messages while they were broadcasted. It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilim from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, which is the best kind of proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery has been behind these messages is one that we should be paying attention to now. God, I was doing all right there and it all fell apart. Is Kira Miki the biggest pop idol in history? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilim being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as humans because they're immortal and such. Cannot really understand what it's like to be alive. But most of the Kira Miki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilim people are insane. To me, Mickey knows more about life than I do. And I'm older than this damn city, Richard Show, 55, told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nacho, 6. I may be a dog, wasn't ready for that last bit, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient, with an import rate of only 0.8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them with foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way, we can secure essential items at affordable prices. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that Quincy's government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. Create the problem, fix the problem, sell the solution. Right, back to work. Go on, mush mush. Evening. Ah, hey. How you feeling? Little more soft and warm. Come again. You heard me. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. Still hate myself. I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it, the noise stopped. I don't know how I explained myself. You sort of did, kinda. So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go, and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said enough to pay for this soda I'm having is fine. How did you get a number? I have contacts? Right. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know you're here. Thanks. I make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know though. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do and lives to change. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, it's nice to hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? Bye-bye! Welcome to Vibes, you guys. Oh, gee, alright, cool, we have dogs. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss? You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Wait, you were in the news today. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So what brings you here today? I want to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier. Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana, that's just Jay. So, I'm guessing you're part of this whole Syrah thing. Part of it? I founded it! Humans have the best intentions, but they don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here, we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. And do you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those cypher bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are the same species as I. Sad thing is, I take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Did you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. Yeah, let's get a manly drink for the manly corgi. Did I stutter? Alright. Manly drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. We can get manly. There, manly drinks. The gut punch. Besides, we'll make Gil, clean up the absolute, obvious dog sick. That's on the way. Hello, Ashley. Interesting first sentence for you to walk into. There we are. Here's your gut punch. Here. Yes, this is what I wanted. Ah, this tastes worse than my own butt. Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Does he really get paid? Your efforts to keep Zira afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. Funnily enough, not the strangest I've heard from this stream. No real shock there. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand, though. Like the fact that we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all her money like water. I mean, with the bar closing and all that. But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper? A box of balls or a box of boxes? Anyway, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas as well. Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly. Yeah, you daft fuck. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know. Doctors consult doctors. Boxes come in boxes. Bottles come in bottles. Ooh, as expected from you, boss. Wait, that theory only works assuming she actually is paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks. So tomorrow, you're going to check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir. Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money. Wait, what if they come with foil? Wilson Strauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil and a piece of cheese that came in. Curses, you're right. We need a contingency plan. Chloe, Boop, you're not eating cheese this year. Well, Chloe, you might be allowed to. Boop, you're definitely not allowed to. I am not cleaning that up. Besides, boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog. I wonder if we can strike a deal the vet from Cypher bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know, her smile is so cute too. So, it's better if we vet for a vet? Yes, put that on the list. Ah, Nacho. Oh, yeah, forgot she knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great. Gil can go with you. I can? You will. I'll still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. All right, Greenhorn, let's get going. Oh, I'm paying him anyways. By the way, just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. So, you having anything? Actually, I'm just going to go and sit over there and be on standby. Await orders. Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask how or if he even gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. I failed to see how getting wasted will make you feel bad. Shiva! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. I need to go for a building full of dogs. Or just go out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Jill. Give me a beer, would ya? Gotcha. Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll. So, yes, sir. So cute. He's probably fine. He's very distracted. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer for Betty. I could make it big for the heck of it. I was going to make it big anyway. See how good my ability to double things up are? Quick reminder as well for everybody. Tonight we're doing the Mupples Christmas Carol. The Muppets Christmas Carol stream, which is, anyone that is relatively new to the community, an annual tradition for the last, I mean, this will be the 4th, I think. So I'll be live at 8 for that one. And as usual, you will need to find your own way to watch that along with us. I'm not going to push any particular way, but the usual rule applies. I don't fucks with Disney. Here, let's make this special. Yeah! Cheers! Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. We could create a small tower. Or a large one. I had this friend back in high school and made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No thanks. The last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So, how are things at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up, for better or worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overtly political correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never mind. Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest of things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. Doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with, even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard to not offend anyone. But seriously, she tries way too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance. Yeah, well, that's funny. It's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit. Raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her wary of everything she says. Well, why don't we test it? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if she's really, if it's really me that makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and gets uncomfortable. How's that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me? Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing, for the moment was just right then. Hey, Whiskers. How you doing, matey? No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say, this Laura girl. Do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. Well, a pie was accidentally spilled. How do you... As in, like, you dropped the pie? Or, like, when I hear a pie was spilled, I assume the pie got turned on its side and all of the contents leaked out. Hey, Kentary. As you, lad. What kind of girl is she? Aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing. Someone else dropped it, but they caught the corner of a chair. It fell on the floor. Dish and all. Huh. That's not great. Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really slowly. That was pretty spectacular. Really, really slowly. I'm a tinsy hungover. Did you get water? I understand. I'm becoming the water guy when it comes to people drinking. But I know my shit, okay? As the Reddit showed up, he was the very first person we spoke to today. Really, really slowly. You need water, and you need food. Can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job. But it's unnerving. Doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? Basically, she likes dogs. I had both. All right, you'll be fine, then. You'll be fine. I also have age. Don't know. I mean, just get rid of that, mate. That'll make it a lot easier next time. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. It's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because they're both women. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? Lilim, a more assertive partner? Yo, Piso Scrap. She's totally calling you a pussy. I like you. I've just noticed, by the way, her character design. Let me just get rid of... I'm going to move my head. Just realized I'm always taking up, like, one of the characters. Let's move... Actually, I can go over here. Let's move me here. Her character design has, like, these two bits here, which I think are supposed to also be, like, devil horns. At least that's my, my reading on the character. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things. But you're going to point out to her forehead. Admittedly, she is showing off a shitload of forehead. But that we can just, you know... Boop. Not going to boop the nose. Boop the forehead. But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or worse. Who knows? Maybe you'll become much more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. I guess that's a possibility too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out there. Be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you and... You already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed, giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay, enough Laura for a night. Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink, then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please. Get me a fringe weaver. All right. Bloom light and fringe weaver. I feel like I've made a few of these today. Oh, aged on the rock. Actually, no. Yeah, this is the second time I've made this because it threw me off. All right. Let's get the other one. Oh, my God. Oh, it's this one. Oh, wow. You could just say aloud that you hate yourself. What a hideous drink. All aged. Oh, that's ice. Good, I can just take the ice out of the drink. So, that looks correct. Didn't realize that they came in very similar glasses. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. Seems like it was first developed at some video games event. Shit-faced if it was a drink. Literally, it's just alcohol, 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 a tiny amount of sugar. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark. Hello there, Kiwi. Good to see you in the YouTube chat. Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? Bad timing, Betty. Real bad timing. In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? Bad. I'd be like in the background right now behind you, just going, fuck. Be acting like I'm one of the producers at the Game Awards. Like, wrap it up, wrap it up. I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. The guy, to be fair, I'm just going from the memes. I didn't actually watch the Game Awards. I don't watch any awards stuff. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So, you're one of those kinds of people. Oh, Fid, thank you very much for the party. Wait, for the raid. My goodness. Dude, it's midday. I should really have sorted out my talking think now. Watched enough for a Warframe and dipped. Oh, we had a good stream. Very much appreciated. As me, sometimes I think I became, what's the word? Cynical? Jaded? Bitter? Tired of the crap this world and everyone it throws on you on a daily basis? Hey, I'm just quoting you. But yes, I think I became all of that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into this whole activism thing in the first place. How was that bad? We'd go all and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements just to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for this fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group, only to find out people were in it because of a fad. What were you streaming anyway, mate? And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were there because of dangerous extremist kind of things. My tolerance of people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever! There's the other guy, by the way. He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh, yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works for Cypher Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't you do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Leave the poor dog alone. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm still not completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine, let's go then. See you, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the pie pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. I'm gonna go and grab my bottle of water from the other room real quick. Getting a bit of a dry throat. I have horrible news. On my way through to getting my bottle of water, I had to fuss Chloe. I had to give her all of the fuss and attention and pets, and we're both heartbroken now. I know, Whiskers, I know. Christmas is officially ruined. No dogs in sight. Let's go. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. Oh, you're not doing good. At Marbles practice go, I lost the very first race. Kraz lost the very second race. And then I lost another mod on the fourth race. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. I haven't played this game enough to remember. I think it's a Brantini. I'm almost certain it's the Brantini. Which day are you on? I literally, it's the very first thing. If I get this wrong, I'm reloading. But I want to see if I've got this one right. 24th of December. Quite literally, we are the exact same day in game. Almost like I planned for it to be that way. Here we go. Hey. And this? It's on me. Drink. So you at least change your expression. I just see you're worried about me. Did I get it right? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how is it? Well, I'm checking now. I think I got it right. Almost there. I did. I got it right. Let's go. I'm the GOAT. A Brantini. Oh. Could have literally just pressed the button one more time. Oh, waste of time that was. You have quite the fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, want to hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. What? It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mum. But the highlight was him ordering a Brantini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15. But that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. He too said that it suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brantini Girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you so deflated? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So, what is it? Was the news about people dressing up in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that's old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, what's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit for the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So, go ahead. Unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Not that we know of, Whiskers. Okay, so remember my sister Diana? The one that's separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh? However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all of that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that, but my mom and my dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well, huh? You reacted like little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no! No, she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ashes to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such a sweet angels, they've made a mess of the whole place. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So, we're in the car, and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I start scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all of these escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first place barely familiar house I can find. Or first barely familiar house I can find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. Oh shit, okay, this is the first time we've had one of this. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore. Damn. I don't know what to say. Thank goodness the bar is, as always, empty. There's nothing to say. I love my family, and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Anyway, any way I can help? You just did. Huh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell, though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom, your daughter is a slut. I just needed to get all of this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs Jean was gone? Jean was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. Beer bellies to end all beer bellies. Beer belly so much that it ended up like having to move somewhere else in the body to create space for a brand new beer belly. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when a menopause hits, my mum lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but as far as I know, I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out. If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out to be shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? Oh, Cubiloids! I hope you are well. Happy Christmas Eve? Yeah, why did I question if it was Christmas Eve or not? What if I have kids and end up neglecting them and all of that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is an indication enough that you'll be just fine. Boop the snoot. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kind of people that wouldn't even think about that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey, am I lying? No, but there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get ya? Get me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Something cold with alcohol. All right. I feel like all of these have alcohol. Let's have a look. See with the word ice. Mixed, aged, on the rocks. That's spicy. I can get you something better than that. Okay, this'll do. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Cametrine is the alcohol. All on the rocks and mixed and bop. And here you go. Here you go. Thanks. I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days. Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on. You heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. You guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It wouldn't go to waste. Got ya. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I like breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. What are people eating over Christmas anyway? What's the go-to meat? I'm sending mine over at Show Mums. She was asking me, like, oh, what do I want? I was like, beef! I need beef! Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs, and a whole lot less messy. I think we're turkeying this year. Maybe some gammon. I try not to have gammon too often, but yeah, gammon's always very nice. Definitely pigs and blankets, though. All right, here's the real question, chat. Sprouts or no sprouts? I'm not going to give my answer to this until I see some responses. No sprouts from Bar Side. Sprouts from Whiskers. Sprouts? You silly girls. Boss, you're there talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best part are the wings. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. I'm on Team Sprouts. So, Bar Side, you've been outvoted 3-1, unfortunately, here, mate. Nah, good sprouts are always fantastic. What I do tend to do, here's my little thing on it, is I think sprouts are actually incredible with a little bit of bacon. So if there's pigs and blankets as well, I'll take a small, you don't even need much, small amount of the bacon off the pigs and blankets, and then put that with the sprout. My favorite potato for how my mum cooked them. Did she boil them, by any chance? Ended up as a mussy mess. Oh, that sounds like steamed. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken. The shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? If I can't get like 7 pigs in blankets, Christmas is ruined. Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because... thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Alma, I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up. But it'll be cooked otherwise. Great, I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got mixed up ordering, and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff. I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. Wait, no, she's mentioned boyfriends. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? I like them well-dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some monsters are always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turned out to be spicy. What'd I get ya? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. I think I got something for this. I think I know which one it is. That one. Damn, got it wrong. There. Fluffy Dream. A couple of these will make your tongue feel velvety. I think that one's correct. I'm going to put this all in and then... all aged mix. You can see how quick I can read now. I don't have to read aloud. I'm a pretty quick reader. Alright, it's either that or a suplex. But if you were to ask me which one seems closer... I'd say I've got it close enough. What's the suplex again? I don't think correct. This might help. Oh, yep, it did. Let's go! He's on form! I'll make the best bartender when my esports/streaming career is over. Thanks. Alright, so, next question. What kind of girl do you like? The boss is in the other room. Come on, you don't have to throw Jill under the bus like this. You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but... Damn, I could have made a joke about throwing her under the bus. It was right there and I missed it. Nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair? Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white? Like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with a bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. Just in love with a bucket of wings. Hey, if the wings are good, the wings are good. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too, and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment. I wouldn't ever let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last few days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. She's been focusing exclusively on that. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill, you've heard my problems so many times. Now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Huh? I told you to sit here. Come on. What? Are they switching seats? Wait, are you going to work behind the bar? What are you? Oh, shit. Hi, Jill. All right, then. Now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly the bartender station only works with me. I see. Okay, then. I move this here. Oh, shit. Well, you ruined everything. Congrats. I didn't understand moving one bottle could possibly break the entire game. I probably should save again, actually. The game did crash on me once today. Okay, then I move this here, click here, and now it works for you, for me, and that dog in the Hawaiian shirt. I have him too. He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage that? Oh, yeah, hacker, right. Now we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay, then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Well, I'm going to need a sip of water before we get into this. Whoa, that's taking it way back. She's in like 28. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Yeah, I had a feeling this might go a bit longer. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me with a lot of my studies. Jesus Christ, that is not the song. She even got me into stuff that gave me more credits. I really liked her, and after some time, I found out she liked me too. Ooh. We started going out. I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink. Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test out this whole bartending interface. Sugar Rush, then. You can't mess that up. Right. Oh, God. Right. She'll ask for a Sugar Rush. Now, how did this thing work again? All mixed. There we go. There's your alcoholic Ribena. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a Sugar Rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know. People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. Then, when graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, and all I can remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just standing there and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I had only gone through the motions, day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like the whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So, a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things developed pretty quickly. She said one too many things, I said one too many things. And in the end, I just stormed out of her house, and I broke a vase in the process. After that, never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry I suddenly feel bad for pushing you and to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about this after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but not just because of that. The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Apparently, she'd had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if I were there, if it were... Talking difficult. Wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true, she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know. I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill? And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yeah, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid for fuck's sake. She lost the sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top all of it off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. Selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beer here? Coming right up. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need that music back. Starting to have the awkward silence. Here's the beer. There we go. A big beer for Jill. Thanks. There, she smiled. I don't think we've seen her smile yet. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC-issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. But beer tastes like shit most of the time. Sure, that's the only reason why you would drink a beer. Oh. Hey, Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stressed was my default state. So, just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture it. Don't. It's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversation with pretty much any topic. Sorry, I had to check something. One time, I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me to social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would always drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but She was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. And now, you know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking about the hell to do with my life, I remember the night we spent in a club. We started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. You said, if everything else fails, well, I'll take up bartending. Ah, interesting. Are you okay? There's some value of okay. Yeah. It's just, I want to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all of this to. And you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, though I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid all of that at any cost. If it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll just swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it! Hate it! Well, that's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey. Yeah. I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill. You listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget, did you ever talk about all of this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told about Eleanor's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you Sunday. And take care. That Oma girl sure is nice. Oh, boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it. Hopefully not the start. Well, actually, maybe hopefully the start of it. But a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did. You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Righto! Oh yeah, boss, about those chicken wings. Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we don't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Call the manager. Boss? Your account is charged 8,000. Oh my god. I was paying for your electricity bill. Have a nice day. Yeah, cheers. Right, I'm going to save here. Oh, and then probably call this stream for now. Hope you all enjoyed. I was hoping to get all the way through the Christmas stuff in-game, but my voice is starting to give up on me a little bit. It's an hour and 50 minutes of like straight talking. I've realized how many breaks I actually take when I stream other stuff. But I hope you all enjoyed. I will be back on later on tonight, 8 p.m. for Muppets Christmas Carol Watch Along. And as always, I have been Shogun. Let me just make sure I have saved 100%. Okay, definitely saved 100%. I have been Shogun. You have been awesome. There he is. That's been Grobler in my hat. And I will see you all 8 p.m. tonight. Love you, and goodbye. If I didn't save properly, I just got some stuff to redo next time.